Didn't go as nice as I thought it was gonna go. I originally made the trip to go pick up a jacket. Uh, I did pick up the jacket. I made it there, no problem. Although it came in and I had to do two different trips for some reason. It shows 8:15, then it shows again at 11. Two different trips. One trip was 2 hours and 45 minutes, and then the second trip was 2 hours and 35 minutes. Let's look at the chart. See what information it provides us. Now my bag is full of nothing but gas. I can feel it. I had the gas can in the backpack, filled up with gas, and I guess I was driving erratically or something. It made it shake, and now it's all. I can feel my back all wet, which is not cool. So let's see. Uh, Take a look at what's going on here. It shows we started off Park Forest. You can see the times where I have to go down the street because it's a stop or red light, cross traffic, and I want to keep going down one street to get where I'm going. Uh, Looks pretty good. Oak Lawn. Went too far. I went down a dead end and it was all industrial. I had to go back. I went down the street. I don't know exactly. That was another uh, cross traffic was making its way and I had to stop to go down the street. Uh, but what happened was I made it to where I was going to, which is this long pause here, and then I left. And then when I left, I made it to about here. Right, I made it to about here, and for some reason, I clicked another app and it turned off on me. So I had to close it and open it up again. But let's see, what is the information it's going to tell me, right? So you start off 14 miles per hour, 600 feet. And it shows 21, 22, 5 miles, 19 miles, 22, 18, 5, 24, 22, 24, 20, 21, 15, 28, 23, 26, 24, 22, 19, 23, 18, 20, 17, 25 miles per hour. It shows I'm coming down 22. Uh, and then I was there for a little bit. Picked up the jacket, and I continued on my way back to the dealer. Right, so it shows here I'm doing 30 miles per hour at one point, and then it goes 21, 27, 25, 28, 27. I stopped. I don't remember what I stopped for. I think I stopped for gas, 76. I went to get gas at 76, and then a little while later, for some reason, I switched apps, and it closed out this trip for some reason. What does it say here? It shows so far the bike has 146.3 miles. The bike odometer. It shows I started at 8:15 and ended at 11 o'clock. It says 2 hours 45 minutes time elapsed, 2 hours 39 minutes time active. So I was sitting down for 6 minutes. Time paused 5 minutes. I went to Walmart, and when I went to Walmart, that was the second trip, so that's not there yet. All right, so let's go with GPS. What does it say? 16 miles per hour, 38.8 miles. Oh, well, that's the whole trip. All right, so let's go back to the next one. 40 miles is what that was. Go back. 31.6 miles. Let's see. Oh man, it was horrible. So we get about, where was I? Start off here, right? That's where it shows that for some reason I made the wrong turn. Right, so I made a wrong turn, and then you know what? That motor on that bike, uh, I will say that thing's got a lot of power, man. You know, so if you're not if you're not paying attention, you're going down the street, and once the engine gets warm, like and it's operating temperature, that thing has a lot of power, man. So as I'm riding here, right, somewhere in here, let's see, where does it say? Type the chart to look. Where does it say the final one? Let's see the charts. Right. Somewhere in here, I was doing pretty good, and I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it must have made the wheel turn, or pulled the wheel one side where the chain is, where the motor runs, because I get about, where was I? Uh, I don't remember where I was at. 183rd and Pulaski, and then the fucking wheel blows on me. Entire, just pops on me. So now I'm walking the rest of the way from Pulaski and 183rd to where I'm at now, which is uh, pretty far. You see where I'm walking. I'm still walking 3.5 miles per hour, 2.7, 3.5, 3.8 miles per hour, all the way to Richmond Park. Let's see, it says here. I don't understand, man. Now it doesn't show the speed or nothing like that, or the height. Now I have to look to see what my pace speed was. GPS, let's see. So 30.8 miles. I'm guessing that was the fastest. Oh, here it is. So it shows here elevation minimum 487 feet, elevation maximum 622 feet, elevation gain 2,239 feet, elevation loss 2,145 feet. Maximum speed, or speed maximum, 32.8 miles per hour. Average speed was 12 miles per hour because I had to walk. Wow. Pace maximum 1.49 minutes, or minutes per mile, or pace maximum 1.49 minutes per mile, right? And then pace average 4.54 minutes per mile average. Sounds about right. Chevy. Oh no, did it do that for real? No, cool. I don't want to delete it. So yeah, let's see what this one was for pace average and speed maximum. It kind of sucked, man. I was doing fine, and I guess the wheel, I dumped the clutch, and the engine had a high rev. It was at high revving. At least it had to be revving at least like 10,000, 9,000 RPM. I dumped the clutch, and the bike takes off, man. Like it pulls. Although I think it made the wheel tweak or jerk or twist. Know where it's no longer a flat axle. Now it's like one side is pulled further or closer to the frame. My tire was rubbing against the frame of the bike and just popped on me, which was horrible, especially since those are only like a week old. We've only put about 200 miles on the tire, and it popped. Man, but let's see what it shows here. It shows here for uh, GPS. It shows distance 40 miles, elevation minimum 461 feet, elevation maximum 627 feet, elevation gain 2,354 feet, elevation loss 2,462 feet, speed maximum 30.7 miles per hour, speed average 15 miles per hour, pace maximum 1.57 miles per mile, minutes per mile, pace average 3 minutes 59 seconds per mile, which is not bad. I was doing pretty good. I wouldn't say that I was doing like 38 or nothing like that, or 40 miles per hour, but for it to be able to be doing a steady, constant 28, 26 miles per hour is pretty good. I was on my bag. I have a laptop, tablet, 3 phones, charger, uh, a gallon of gas, 2-stroke oil, um, and some other miscellaneous things. So I wouldn't say I was too heavy or too much weight, but let's see if we do the math. Let's do the calculations. I'll probably be way off, but I could give you a rough estimate of uh, what it would look like, right? Because you see, I know I filled up before I left, right? Uh, so at this point, I know I filled up before I left. Oh no, that's the wrong one. So let's go. Let's do this one. And I made it to about. I made it to where did I make it to? And then I had to fill up again. Uh, where was I? I think I was there and I had to fill up. I don't know where that's at or how far it is in the trip. Okay, let's see. So that's uh, time 38 minutes, 1 hour. All right. How is this being measured in time? So, okay, so touch chart for tool tips. 582, 84 feet, 614 feet right when I left. 10 feet radius is the max is the GPS signal, right? So it's getting signal within 10 feet of where I was at when I left. GPS signal stays within 6 feet the entire time I'm traveling. Um, so uh, there was a point where I know I stopped, which I think is going to be here, where I stopped to put fuel. More than likely, I'm pretty sure it's going to be here. So, uh, so from Richton Park to about uh, West Lawn or Marquette Park. So I made it from Richton Park to Marquette Park down one street, mostly at full throttle before I had to refuel. Right, so uh, with hills, valleys, traffic, stop, go, starting a bike, and having a steady pace of at least 25, 15 miles per hour, right? So I don't think I don't think that's too bad. But you figure the tank is maybe 2 liters. Uh, what is the distance from Richmond Park to Marquette Park? Uh, Chicago Lawn, Clearing, Burbank. So I made it from here to Burbank before I had to refuel. And then again, I had to refuel on the way back. I filled up 3/4 of what I had in my fuel tank. So I think it put maybe like another quarter tank, maybe half tank. When I refueled, where did I refuel at in the second trip or on the way back? Uh, uh, I think I had refueled right before the tire went out. Right, so I was at 76, and then a few miles later the tire goes out. Let's see, 76 is on 69th, right? So that's where I was at least 69. So Western, 120th, 120th, 95th. So you see here 69th. Oh, it's 90. No, it doesn't show. I'm saying, Well, I remember stopping at 76, right? Because I left. I made the wrong turn. After I made the wrong turn, I went north and I want to go north. Okay. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Well, I know. Oh, it's not. What is this one today? Hmm. Well, all I know is uh, filled up twice today, and it is 70 miles. So the power to weight ratio, I don't know how much power the little engine is putting out, but I weigh about 170, and I had about 40, maybe 30 pounds worth of equipment on me. So that puts it at 210, 220. So for the bike to push around or move around, we'll say a good 250, 280 with the weight of the phone and other stuff that I'm not taking into account, like chains. For it to move around 280 pounds, 250 pounds, uh, that motor's pretty strong. But I did 70 miles and I filled up twice. That's not good. You know, or at least you would see people advertise, or I would hear about people saying you'd be able to get at least 100 miles. I would agree. You know, if it's just yourself and you're not carrying anything, you know, like no bag, just yourself, I would agree. Although if you're carrying an extra tank or extra fuel, anything else that's has weight to it, you have to put that into effect. Although, yeah, man, uh, I don't know where this thing is showing me where I'm at now, but that's way off. Well, but that's all I got for today. It's 2:30 in the morning, man.